So just a short update on everything I've been kind of getting done. I've got less projects, but yet more projects in a way. So 66, I have a video uploading. By the time I put this video up, that video will probably already be up. Otherwise, that video will be coming soon on that. So that's good to go. I finally got the brand new carburetor for the 19.9, and it makes this weird clinking sound. So I just have to get that figured out, and then this will be completely done. It's like a weird internal, it's not really a knock. It's more of just like a clunking. I don't know. The 20T, that's all done. This was pretty much immediately after getting done one of my favorite tractors. So I painted pretty much the whole front portion of the frame. I kind of misted some black all over the rest of the frame just to kind of make it less ugly. I put a 3-point hitch on it. Put some egg tires that was on the 16T. So now that just has turf tires on it. So this pretty much just a mess of everything is still a mess of everything. Except now it has white fenders on it and a hood and grill that was on this one. So this one here, which is a 68 Suburban 10, that now has a hydro transmission in it, and the hood that used to be on that one, I think looks quite a bit better with the red or with the white grill than it did with the red. Need to fix, probably just put a tube in that rear tire. The rest of these haven't really did anything with other than I drove them around. The 68 Suburban 12. Other than I drove this around and I used it to tow some stuff around. Haven't used that much, but I did drive it around for probably half hour. Let's see, the 16.6 with dozer blade. Got the decals put on the hood. I used that a couple days ago. That's been running really good. I put a mower deck on the 18.6. One of my next things to do is to put tubes in those front tires because they keep going flat. And then I'm going to end up putting that hood that's sitting on the top on there, because I need to use that twin cylinder hood for another project. So this one here is another 1973 SS16. This one I'm working on putting a twin cylinder Briggs in. I've actually got a video that's going to be coming out on this one. Ignore this mess on top of the engine. That's, yeah, just ignore that, pretend that's not there. I've got an Onan I'm in process of rebuilding. I'm basically just waiting on gaskets for that, and then I can put that together, and that's going to go in another project I've got. That rear end there, I need to get this tire off, and it's going to go into a hydro that I have. That's going to go into that 1970 Hydro 12 that I made the rear frame of, which is this one. So that's going to end up in there eventually. That Onan's going to end up in this. So this is my 76 SS18 that I'm going to be turning into a 76 SS16 by putting a 16 horsepower Onan in there instead of an 18. And I'm also going to change the decals out on the hood to say 16, which is the hood that was on here. And this is the 4th or 5th hood that it had. So that's it on that one. The rest of these tractors, nothing has really been changed on them. I put the proper fenders on the red roper, proper floorboards on there now, so that's done. I had to make some decals for the hood. Eventually I'll get to putting the same red and blue stickers on the hood, but that's not in a big hurry for that. Another project that I got done is this 67 Suburban 10. This is one I recently got. I had to put fenders on there, the transmission. I put new tires on the front, and this one got a brand new engine in it. This one here, I need to put a different pulley on it, because right now it has a 5-inch pulley, so it's adjusted, or the ground speed is a little bit too high, so you got to kind of have the throttle at like half to take off in high gear, so I'll end up changing that. So the little mini mower is over here. I figured out what this is. It's a 1976 Roper Mini Brute. The dash on it is completely messed up and not mounted right. It has the wrong front axle and the wrong hood and grill. So, yeah. And the chances of finding any of the original stuff for this is 0, because other than the picture in the catalog, I have never seen another one. We got the forklift tractor right there, so move on to the tractors that's outside, and then maybe come back in and kind of walk through some stuff a little bit more. So 3-point drag, I need to get that, get some stuff cut off of this so I can actually use it. The boneyard's kind of starting to look a little bare finally, or I guess already, because it hasn't been really that long. So these are like my long-term, like no sign of getting to them anytime soon kind of projects, because they're going to need a lot. So this one here is going to get turned into a 1970 Suburban 12. So it's going to be painted factory blue, and it's going to get the hood and grill that matches that on it. Right now it's a 74 ST12. I've been slowly taking stuff off of it. Next thing you know, it'll be just nothing sitting here. So that's what the frame will get used for. The rest of it has already been used on other projects, but I do have all the stuff to make it true to what it's supposed to be turned into. This one here is a 74 SS16. I'm going to take a hood that I have, an Onan, or either an Onan or a Predator 212 with an Onan shroud on top of it. And I'm going to paint all this white and turn it into the 500,000. And I'm going to have a special plaque on top of the hood that tells what it is, to kind of make this thing really special. So this one here, I'm also going to make decals that are white and chrome for this instead of orange. I need to put a different dash on it because it's got some holes there by the throttle. Because this basically, it has to be perfect. Like, not a single flaw on it anywhere is kind of the plan. The rear tires that's on it are already probably about as good as they're going to get. And the front tires are probably going to end up being these, because those are original for SS16s. What we have here is a 73 ST10. I don't know if I'm going to make that my ST10 or end up putting it together and putting a normal custom hood and grill on it, or doing that with my other ST10 and putting that hood on there. I'm not sure, or putting an ST10 hood on both of them, because I have all that. Anyway, nothing has been done with the rest of these tractors. I'll just kind of walk through and show you what I've got. So basically, if it's in the building, it runs and drives. So I could get on any one of these tractors right now and start it up and drive it away. So they all run, I guess. Technically not that one. I guess it can drive, but the intake on it's kind of messed up. So this one here is a project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the factory paint mix that matches these factory paint fenders, and I'm going to take the whole thing apart. I'm going to repaint the floorboards, paint the front and rear frames. I'm going to get side frames that are right for this, because right now it has, of course this side's cut. You can see it a little bit more on this side. Right now it has the frames for the single cylinder tractor. I have a set of Onan side frames. I need to put those on when I do that. The transmission needs new oil seals, because as soon as you put oil in it, it pours right on the floor. So that's just going to get turned into pretty much an all original looking tractor. So if the frame, picture the frame factory color yellow, like completely flawless, not a single like blemish on it anywhere. So you got factory matching frame, you got factory fenders that have just a little bit of rust on them. That one here has a little bit more on it, but not too bad. You got factory paint nose with a hood that I'm going to get cleaned up a little bit better. So it's going to look basically like a original Survivor kind of tractor. with just the average wear and tear on the fenders and hood. The rest of these are pretty much done, other than this one here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might part it out. I might just leave it as is, all ugly. I don't know. And then I need to fix that tire on this one. Otherwise, the rest of them, that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching.